Hello, hello. Holy snap, it's been a very long time since I've done anything. In fact, my camera got all messed up. I don't know where the heck I don't know, it's pointing somewhere. Uh, anyway, how's everybody been? It's been a while since we've been live. In fact, it's been a while since I've done anything. Hey, Giant Dad, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Are you mad at me? Are you upset? Is it because I've been gone for so long? I'm so sorry. Oh, so I'm live in like 5 different locations right now, apparently. I've got the YouTubes up, the Twitch up, the Facebook up, and I went live over here on the TikTok, which of course I can't, see the chat. So if you happen to be over there popping in, feel free to join us over here on the YouTube /Zeo Gaming TGT. And I can see the chat over here on this screen right here. So, Diablo Immortal, yeah, I figured we could chat about Diablo Immortal. It was one of those things that I wanted to talk about, right? And I've got to fix this camera because I'm not sure what happened, but my camera was like shoved all the way to the right side of the monitor, and now I've been having an issue trying to get it fixed back. Yeah, I figured we could talk about Diablo Immortal. You know, I brought up some things over here on this side of things, over here onto the screen here, so we can, talk a little bit about Diablo Immortal, play a little bit of Diablo 2 in the process, and all that other stuff, because I haven't really done a news video in quite some time. And, it's one of the things that I really love doing, and I haven't done it due to other issues IRL, which I really don't want to get into at this moment. But, today I felt like I wanted to play a little, stream a little, that sort of thing. But yeah, I figured we could talk a little bit about this Diablo Immortal. So as we can see on the screen here, somebody has obviously paid a lot of money to then quit the game. Whew. But yeah, Diablo Immortal. Let's see. Quick review. How is Diablo Immortal? Diablo Immortal is a great game. I'm not going to lie. For a Blizzard game, it actually encapsulates. It feels like you're playing Diablo 3 on a mobile device. And that's not a bad thing at all. I think they really did capture the essence of Diablo 3 on the mobile. And it plays fine. It's fluent. However, let's get into some things real quick. We'll talk about this, the PC port. How's that? So they said it wasn't going to come out for PC. They surprised us all by bringing it out to PC. All right. The PC port it's bad. Like, nobody thought that maybe we should optimize the PC port for the PC. Yeah, because you get all the prompts you get by being on your tablet or phone, where it's like tap here, tap this, do this. And of course, there's like no real settings that PC players are usually used to, right? Let's go back to the game real quick. We'll have that up and running. But yeah, so the PC port is horrendous, right? And it obviously was an afterthought, right? They were like, okay, look, people didn't like the announcement. We've got to put this on the PC just to get people to play, and it worked, right? The PC port is a garbage. It is a dumpster fire, and there we go. Now, Diablo Immortal itself, voice acting, top-notch. Graphics look great. The story isn't even mediocre. It's trash. But the worst part about all of it is what I feared was going to happen. The fact the game is difficulty setting is microtransaction nightmare. So this difficulty setting is obviously above torment. It's not the hell difficulty. It's not the normal nightmare. It's not a microtransaction nightmare. And you can find yourself paying a ton of money to get anywhere in this game. Now, we've talked a lot on this channel about pay-to-win models, right? And I hate pay-to-win. Blizzard has done the impossible. They have figured out a way to skirt the idea of play-to-win to where it's technically not play-to-win, but it's still play-to-win, if that makes sense. because how they've done it, you know, they've got these sigils or whatever you put into the things to do the rifts. You got to pay for those to get a chance, right, to loot better things and stuff. And of course, if you use the top tier version of these, you're guaranteed one. And then they've set it up in a way where if you have to buy them from this one particular pack in order to get the ones that you can trade on the auction house, which of course also requires real money to get the platinum stuff to actually spend on said auction house, because you don't get a whole lot of it for free, of course, you know, from playing the game and stuff. But yeah, it literally is, it skirts pay to win so much that it's technically not pay to win, but it's still pay to win in my opinion, because no, you can't go and buy a sword. Now if you go and get the Game Pass, whatever it is that they're calling it, can't remember, I played this back, I played it when it first came out and dropped it soon after, but you know, whatever the Game Pass thing is, you can get like this legendary weapon out of it or whatnot. So technically you are paying for a weapon, but you've also got to log in like consecutive 30 days to achieve it, sort of thing, or 15 or whatever it was. And those are consecutive days, so if you skip a day, you have to then rebuy said pass and start again to get that 30 consecutive days, right, in order to get the item. So you have to physically log into this thing every single day in order to obtain those kinds of rewards as well. But somebody out there has figured it out that Blizzard is on the cutting edge of game development right now. They have created a pay-to-earn, pay-to-win model through Diablo Immortal. And I don't think they meant to do this, so they kind of stumbled into it, but it's the kind of thing that EA and Activision have been salivating over now for the better part of a year with NFTs and stuff, is their pay-to-earn, pay-to-win thing, right? And I'm showing you things on screen, and I forgot I went back to the gameplay. I am so sorry. No, yeah, seriously, you know, they've been salivating at that, and Blizzard has stumbled into it, where somebody has taken 600 million WoW gold in microtransactions now, and they have gone ahead and converted it into around 40-some thousand, almost 50,000 worth of Blizzard cash to then spend on Diablo Immortal. and now they have acquired so much gear, or I'm sorry, so many gems, because, you know, they don't sell gear or whatnot, right? You know, they've got the gems and stuff that they need to now roll over all the whales out there, and they actually put that in a post somewhere that is like, "Wells beware, I'm coming for you," kind of deal. But this guy apparently did is he had like a bunch of TCG codes, you know, like the Spectral Tiger mounts, things like that from BlizzCon and other stuff, just sitting around that he never actually used. And apparently he decided to take them, put them in the game, then sell the mounts on the auction houses, and acquired this wealth of 600 million WoW gold. And then took that, put it into tokens, right, to cash it out into Blizzard money. And if you're over here on the TikToks watching us, you can join me in the chat live right now over on YouTube at it links in the bio, of course, but it is /Zeo Gaming TGT, ZEO Gaming TGT. You can go ahead and join me over there in the chat over on the YouTube side of things. But yeah, so they took all that gold from WoW, transferred it into token money, and because the way the conversions work, right, you know, it's like $20 in to buy a token. For the $15 thing, Blizzard gets like $5 on top of that. So essentially Blizzard walks away with like a ton of money at the end of the day as well from doing all this conversion stuff. But yeah, like seriously, this guy goes and does all this and then buys 7,000 residences and just completely pays his way to the top of Diablo Immortal. Like, seriously, I mean, if I had that kind of stuff laying around, I think I would have tried eBay, but I guess there just wasn't a market for it to sell the Spectral Tiger on eBay and stuff anymore. But, I mean, that's what I would have done. I can only assume that the stuff he had, just there was no market for it on the eBays anymore. But, yeah, so this guy does that, right? And converts it into the WoW tokens, and just puts in so much money into it that now he can steamroll any of the whales that had been paying all this money, like that 25,000, 50,000, 15,000 into the game. And I find it hilarious on one hand, but wow, this is the state of where gaming is going to. And, you know, I can just only imagine what they're going to do with Diablo 4, right? Because, you know, they said, if I remember correctly, they said that their microtransactions for Diablo 4 are going to be centered around cosmetics, right? Centered around cosmetics. And that's a thing to take note of when you say that you're going to center around cosmetics, because yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see, options. Wow, that took a second. Let's get some game volume going. Yeah, my OBS settings were all jacked up, so I'm not sure where they're actually at, outside of not where they should be. Apparently, I mean, like, there was this thing called interactive chat on top of my HUD as well. And I was like, what is this? Where did it come from? It's been so long since I've actually opened up OBS, because I've been away for so long. Let's see. All right. I think we got some stuff going on right there. But yeah. So, that's what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Diablo 4. It's like, what could Diablo 4 is going to do? Well, I turned down my volume now I can't hear anything. But yeah, they talked about it being centered around cosmetics, and of course, you know, gave us the whole you won't be able to pay for a thing. But if they go the Diablo Immortal route, then they can technically go ahead and claim the same thing. It's like, well, we didn't technically set it up. You can't technically buy an item or buy equipment from the in-game store, but, you know, never mind the fact that the gems that you get from, or the stuff that you get from it that gets you the gems that you need into the game, is where all your power is actually at. You know? But, yeah, that's makes me worried for Diablo 4. But yeah, Diablo 2 still holding strong. Like, no joke. Let's look at this. This is old Diablo 2. This is what it used to look like back in the day, right? It's glorious. Come here, my pretties. Go attack them. Go kill everything. Go back to the better graphics. But, yeah, makes me worried for Diablo 4. Now, Diablo 2, I'm actually impressed with, right? Because they've done Resurrected and everything. And, you know, I'm pleasantly pleased with it. I really am. I'm pretty sure I heard somebody running around at one point saying, it's a shameless cash grab remaking Diablo 2. But Diablo 2 is such a good game. It really is. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. It's a chat. But it's fine. But yeah, you know, Diablo 2 is such a good game. You know, Diablo 3, not so much. I've never really cared for Diablo 3. Especially when they took away a bunch of stuff and reworked things that just... I really wasn't a fan of all that stuff. You know, how they did things. You know, they took away rune words and all that other stuff, and the fun of all that was gone. And, you know, I just didn't care for D3 at all. And then they're not cow level. Wasn't all that great either. And I don't know how to describe it. I just really didn't care for D3. And you know, they've remade D2, and it's not like they remade it and then just left it, right? Like, that was a fear. You know, they remake the game, they do all these upgrades, the graphics and stuff, and so ruined. And then they just leave it and never come back. You know what I mean? That was also a fear of something that they could have done. And I'm pleasantly surprised at the fact that they didn't. You know, it came out, it didn't have everything that it should have had. It had everything up to the point, you know, that D2 was originally pretty much done with, I think. But it didn't have the ladder, which was a bit disappointing because, you know, I enjoyed the ladder. But then they said, you know, they were going to bring it out. They were going to bring the ladder back. And of course, you know, came the question is there going to be a reason to even play on ladder, because everything that D2 had to offer is already there, right? And let's see. Oh, it's a Morning Star. I thought it was a flail. Not that it matters. I'm not going to use a 4-socketed flail anyway. Or a 3-socketed flail. But yeah, you know, it's like, what would be the point of having the ladder, right? But they've surprised me. They actually followed through. There's new rune words that they put into the game for the ladder. And it's not bad. Now, I haven't actually messed with any of the new rune words. I'm still sticking to the old stuff. I mean, heck, this particular build we're building right now, I wanted to try the zoo because with the ladder, they also did a bunch of tweaks to things. They did a bunch of updating, bringing things to be more in line so you weren't stuck in one thing over another, which honestly is really great. I really like how they reworked stuff, especially, you know, with the druid, because, you know, they put in new synergies. They took out some synergies, like, you know, Armageddon here no longer requires Hurricane, right? And if you wanted to do that Armageddon thing, it no longer requires Hurricane at all, meaning, boom, all these points no longer necessary for that build. You don't have to drop one all the way down. And there's no synergy, of course, from Hurricane either, so you can just purely focus on the fire side if you wanted to, which is really nice. And you probably can't see it because my head's in the way, but no, seriously. And you know, they've reworked some of the other stuff. Summoning, very nice. Maybe I should set up a setup for where I have my head on a different side of the screen for when I actually need to move it to the left, so you can actually see things on the menu. Or we could just do that for a second. But yeah. You know, you come over here and they've added like additional synergies to stuff. You know, like ravens here. Holy snap. I mean, they've set them up where they have this, you know, smaller maximum hit and stuff, and they're doing some damage. They're gaining damage from wolves, dire wolves, and grizzlies now. And, you know, they rebalanced some of that stuff as well to give a little bit more here and there. And they've done it with all the classes, which is pretty nice. I really like the fact that they've taken the time to go through and make things a bit more viable here and there and stuff like that. And eventually I'm gonna go Hurricane Frost Druid. I just haven't yet. Of course, now might be a good time for a respec anyway. I mean, I'm level 54 sitting here, and I accidentally dropped every point I had in the vitality. So what I had been going on was I literally didn't use a single damn point. I went through and I just started doing the zoo, and then I just didn't put any points into anything except for a few into strength just to equip some stuff. And that was it. That's the only points I had allocated out, was a bit into strength, and I just sort of set on the others just seeing how far into the game I could get before I absolutely had like this brick wall that I could not get over or something, so I could then you know, had to put points into my health or something. And I got pretty dang far. I mean, I got all the way into Nightmare here and level 54 before I officially accidentally dumped all my points into the life, because I hovered over it looking at it for a second and I was holding the shift button, not really thinking about it because my pinky was resting on it. And yeah, and then they all went into it and I looked at it and was like, what? What? Shah. But hey, the next patch apparently it's going to give you a prompt, which I think it's the patch tomorrow, Wednesday, during that maintenance, that it will actually give you a prompt before you accidentally dump all your stats into one stat like that and say, are you absolutely sure? And I feel like that should have been already part of the game now because I accidentally did it for a change. Oh gosh. What is that, ethereal? Nah. I gotta summon my ravens. Keep forgetting to do that. I mean, not that it really matters. These guys can handle everything else. What I need to do is start hunting ruins so I can make an enigma. I really need an enigma. So then I'll have to wait for these guys to catch up or anything either. Did I get clipped by that? I must have got clipped by that explosion. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty evident the fact that I'm frozen. But yeah, my gear is horrible. It's not that great. It really isn't. You know, I'm still rocking the lore, stealth, ancient's pledge, fell oak, cruel hand light gauntlets, a couple of magic fine rings because why not? Night mail or night smoke belt, and a rune trample boots. So I've got resistances at least going for me. But I also am now in a spot that I really can't equip anything else because, well, I dumped everything into Vitality by accident. I did go ahead and grab a Nightmare difficulty dude here, which is nice. That's fine. Oh, which is another thing that they also did, by the way, mercenaries now. Now you go and you get a mercenary, you usually got like this level range of mercenaries, and you know, you'd have to pick one, then you try to pick it as close to your level as possible, but you never really can find it half the time, and then it's got to level up and stuff. Yeah, they're all synergized to your level now, which is really great. Really enjoy that, because now you don't have to worry about any of that. They're all going to be the same level you are, and there's no issues whatsoever with that. So you don't have to wait for it to like gain an extra level or something just so you can finally equip something on it or whatnot that your guy had before, because the one you hired now is a few levels too low or anything like that. Let's see, did you guys drop anything? Nope. Okay. Get up here, guys. Kill them all. What are you? Oh, shh. Oh, okay. I was not close enough to get hit by that. Got it. Okay. Thought for sure it was going to explode in my face. Kill me. I don't have any real armors. But, yeah, I just started the ladder, too. So I'm, like, insanely late. I think the ladder's going to last, like, 3 or 4 months. And I'm on, like, month 3 of said ladder. Or maybe month 4. Don't quite know. I don't quite remember when it started. But, yeah, so, you know, I started late. I've not been active playing anything in quite some time. But yeah. Let's see. There gonna be anything in here? Bunch of gold. Chest, lock chest, don't carry keys. Hey, key. And nothing. That's why I don't really care that much about luck. Yes. Of course, I mean, you never know. You could get that one that has that one thing in it. Really want. Alright. Let's see. Woo. Let's go get the Countess. Have I actually done the Countess yet in Nightmare? Yeah, I think I've done it once. Oh shit, that was a bad idea. Should not have run in like that. Fudge game. Oh my gosh, game. Just chill for a second. Holy snap, I should not have run in like that. That was a bad idea on my end. That's how I die. Should have known better. Well, she's dead, and there's a ruin. Oh shit! Nope, there's 3 ruins. Orton Dole. Alrighty, I will take that. Alright. I guess we should progress into Act 2. I haven't really done that yet. I mean, I went to go get some ruins, so that's fine. Let's see. So... So... Low. O? I-O? Is it I-O? I don't remember. You know what I really wouldn't mind having, though? A stash just for ruins and gems. Like, seriously. That would be nice if I didn't have to have all that junk in my standard stash here. It'd just be really nice to have it in its own thing. To just stash and stack, right? That would be a quality of life thing I wouldn't mind having from Path of Exile, I think is what it is, right? That has something like that, where you can purchase the tab to put all that junk that you get for things into. But yeah, you know, wouldn't mind that at all. Now this is going to take a second, and that's only because I installed Diablo on my external, because I installed it on my external because I honestly didn't think I'd play it that much. It was given to me anyway, so I originally didn't have any plans to actually buy the game myself, and now I find myself actually playing the game, so you see how that turned out. I've been thinking of just uninstalling it and reinstalling it on my actual hard drive, so you know, it would load much faster. But I haven't taken the time to do that because that would require me time, and every time I think about it is when I'm already in the game and it's loading. So, you know, it does me no good at that point. Let's see, we're in the Dry Hills. I need to move on. Gosh, it's been a hot minute. I forgot what I was even doing. Yeah, I know I can go up there. Oh. Come to me, wolves. Take on things. You know, I could actually, like, maybe, I don't know, farm Andy for an SOJ. But that would take a while. But Nightmare Andy, last time I checked, probably the easiest way to go about doing it, considering she can only drop, like, 3 unique rings, and one of them happens to be an SOJ. Of course, I don't really have a whole lot in the way of Magic Find either. What do we got? 34 Magic Find. So it'd be like an uphill battle if I just kept going into Andy's room over and over again, especially since I can't teleport. Yeah. Let's see. I can't remember how to make insight either. I need to figure that out. And then I guess I could go ahead and swap myself over to a wind druid. But the zoo is so much fun. Oh yeah, which by the way is the other cool thing, right? Like I was talking about balance changes earlier. I don't know if anyone noticed, but if you played Diablo 2 back in the day, you couldn't have all these animals out. You were only limited to one, right? Which is why zoo druid, pet druids weren't that great. See, the Necro could have the skeletons and the skeleton mages and the clay and the golem up all in one go, but the druid had to either pick its spirit wolves, right? Its dire wolves, or its grizzly bear. You couldn't have all three out. Now it could bring out, one of the spirits and one of the vines as well. So it technically could have the three things plus the ravens, but nobody really used ravens because ravens aren't that great, or they weren't that great at all and stuff. And, that's what you were limited to. But yeah, they set it up so the druid can now bring them all out and have all this fun. And the raven's been done in a way so it gives the druid something to do, kind of like the necromancer's cursing, except for I just bring out a raven and then stand around and let it peck things out, peck their eyes out, which is always great. So Ooh, oh well. But yeah, I just cast a raven when it disappears or when they disappear, and then I just sort of stand here and let my stuff take care of everything. Which I'm surprised it's doing as decent as it is. Now, Andy was apparently doing something. It would one-shot the spirit wolves, right? Like she whacked one and one-shot it, whacked another and one-shot it. And then couldn't one-shot the rest for whatever reason. So I don't really remember that much about the game and the bosses and their moves and stuff. So whatever it was that Andy was doing, it's not something that Andy can just keep doing over and over again, I guess. Or chooses not to or whatnot. Oh my gosh, I hate the electricity beetles, but I actually have lightning resist this time, and my spirit decided it was done. So, yeah, there's that. Spirit thought it was done. Spirit is such a pain in my hell. It really is. This thing gets hit by absolutely everything. And I thought they had set it up, and they retooled it or something to make it sort of not... or to kind of avoid getting caught and constantly getting whacked and things, but I swear, every spirit I had out so far, because I've not put any real points into it, of course, it gets practically one shot by anything, but it's always going into the battle and then gets whacked by something and kills over. I'm like, why? Why do I even waste time with you? Seriously, what is the point? Let's take the artifacts, pain, and loot. Okay. I don't have artifacts. I just have the cube. Oh, is that what it's talking about? I should go taking the cube so he can tell me where else to go. I mean, I know I've got to go to the maggot lair and the Valley of the Snakes. I just forgot where the heck those things are. Like, I know where Valley of the Snakes is. It's like the last spot I can go to around here. The maggot lair, I can't remember if it was the Rocky Waste or the Dry Hills or what. Fudge, I'm going backwards. Oh gosh, I'm dying. Yeah, see, there's the city. I've walked backwards. The Rocky Waste is not the right place for me to be. Yeah, I went backwards. Go me. I mean, since we're here, there we go. Wasn't loading up.
You have quite a habit.
Yeah. Okay, so follows the dead under the dry hills for the cube. I already have that. Maggot lair in the far oasis. That's where it was. The far oasis. Alright. Waypoint. Couldn't remember where the waypoint was. Alright, so we don't want to go that back way anymore. We really don't. We want to come down this way, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't be over here. It'd be over there somewhere. Right? Yep, here we go. The far oasis. Alrighty, itchies. Strong itchies. Seriously, that one is really strong. Where'd it go? Lightning enhanced and extra fast. Shoo! Itchies and bugs. Oh, goodness. Save me, my animals. Save me. I'm gonna whack you. I know I did none of that damage. See, what is it? My attack is like 31. 13 to 31. With a 27% chance to hit. I have a 77% chance of getting rocked in the face. Ooh. Get down here and kill the innate. Let's see, extra fast, fire enchanted, ooze wolf the unholy. That works. I'll just let them do their thing. Oh, did dude die already? Dude already died. Oh, there's another one. Plague pox the unclean. Yeah, this isn't like the fastest kill kind of thing, but hey, it's effective. Like, I'm surprised it made it to Nightmare. And granted, I am like level 54, so... Yeah, there's another one, cold enchanted. Nothing good? Alright. Here's some more, guys. Take them out. And give me nothing worthwhile. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just move on. Well, I want to find the waypoint for anything. Let's see. More itchies. They're coming for my stamina. You guys still fighting with those birds? They've been following us around. Is that what's going on? Oh, it's the end of the area. So let's loop up here and take a look, shall we? More itchies. This is just gonna loop around, isn't it? But there's the waypoint. Ahaha! That's what we were looking for, the waypoint. I just wanted the waypoint. Was that so hard to... Alright, now we gotta actually find my least favorite place in this entire game. The maggot lair. And figure out a way to go through there without dying. Because I hate the maggot lair. I mean, if I had teleport, that'd be a different story. I wouldn't hate it as much, but I don't. And I know I can go get a staff from like Act 3 or something, and normal, and teleport with charges, but I'm I'm too lazy for that kind of stuff, you know? I'm just saying. I'm being honest. Too lazy to do all that. You guys having problems up here? Yeah. Some more things. They're attacking. Oh, goodness. Yes, balanced as all things should be. But yeah, I have to give him credit for Diablo 2 here. The remake is definitely come along pretty good. And, yeah. I don't know what else to say. The Lost City. I don't want to go to the Lost City. I still need to find the maggot lair. But yeah, I worry about D4 still, of course. I like the fact that my druid is back in D4, as my druid should have never have left Diablo. I mean, that's probably the main reason why I hate Diablo 3 so much, is the fact that the druid was no longer there. And the only thing that I played the monk, and I wasn't really a huge fan of said monk or anything, but I guess it was the closest I could get. Oh yeah, this is Diablo 2. Would you like to see it in its old glory? Here we go. Diablo 2 back in the day edition. Retro gaming on a newer game engine. You know, I could definitely see a lot less in this version than I can anything else. Oh, found the maggot lair. There it is. Maggot lair level 1. But yeah, this is D2. It's Diablo 2 Resurrected. And it's the remake that they did. Beat Diablo 1. You know, to be honest, I don't think I ever beat Diablo 1 myself. I own it. I own it and I played it, but I don't think I ever actually beat Diablo 1. Wolves, get up here and do something. Attack these things. For me. Come on, guys. Get in there. Do your thing. Don't die. Something has cursed us all. Oop. What is this? Let's see. Bring up mercenary screen. I can zoom in and out. I forgot that was even a thing. Look at that. Sexy beast. Alright, let's see. We gotta go down to level 2. I don't want to open the door. Alright, come on, things. Follow me. Hey, get over here. Oh, shit. Save me. Like, seriously, get in here and save me. I'm a paper plate because I have not actually gotten any real upgrades to my equipment. Just what I need to do is get some upgraded equipment and then swap over to swap over to Wind Druid. This Wind Druid's where it's at. Jeez, that hurt. Gosh, I hate the maggot lair. I really do. It's not my favorite thing in the world. This takes so long like this. I was a wind druid, well, no. Actually, this is a pain in the ass for a wind druid, too. Especially if you run into a cold immune in the corridor here and can't get past them. Because, yeah, as a wind druid, you know, your big thing is, tornadoes. But tornadoes go out from your body at an angle, right? And then dissipate when they hit a wall. And what do? Well, they immediately leave at kind of an angle from your body and always hit a dang wall. So you're relying on Hurricane more than anything. This is why I need my Enigma so I can teleport. Get around there, Wolf. Do some killing. Eat something, please. This is what I pay you for. You go and eat the bugs, and I pick up their items. If they have anything worthwhile, that is. Woohoo! Now, I have a feeling that way is going to be nothing. Alright, that's just going to loop back around. Come on, let's go. Apparently my ravens all killed off because they expended their charges. Alright, let's go this way. It looks like there might be something up here to the right. Ow. Go kill something, please. Go do something. Like, all three of you, just go up there and attack. No, I guess that's nothing up there either. The upper right side. What are you fighting? I mean, I know they're itchies, but still. Yep, okay. Nothing here. It's just a dead end and some chests with stuff in it. Oh, yeah, you know what? Go ahead and just clear this section out since you guys are down here. I mean, you might as well. There we go. Let's see. Oh, don't get me trapped there. Go forth. Go forth and destroy things. I'll break some pots. I'll make like Link and break some pots. I love how my mercenaries back here stabbing from like 3 miles away. It's like, here, let me stab you from way back here. Na na na. Na na na. Na na na. Alright, let's see. More itchies. Get in there. Kill some itchies. Or, I'm sorry, these are black locusts. These aren't itchies. What was I thinking? And this is just looping around, too. Shit. Takis. I hate it when I do that. No, see, I'll reach up to hit the F1 key and then, or F3 or something, right? Because that's where things are defaultly bound to, and I'm too lazy to change it. And I keep hitting the 1 key, or the 2 or 3, which are my potions. And I really, really want to change that, right? I want to put my skills on my 1 keys and stuff. And put my potions on the F keys. But I keep forgetting to do that. And I guess I could do that right now, but that requires me to open up a menu and then get lost in said menu and try and figure it out. And I don't know if I can actually do that. Like, there's got to be a way to do it, because I've seen other people with their key bound to other keys. Right? I'm just not sure how to go about doing it. And it should be something simple, like going into keybinds or something and changing it. I'm just an idiot. That's all. That's the only reason. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. So it looks like the way down It's gonna be in this back corner here, right? Which is like directly across from the entrance. Because of course it is. And I explored all that upper area first. Get in there and do some attacking, guys. I'm just gonna walk around and drop my wolves. Yep, there it is. Yeah, like seriously, if I had just walked straight from the entrance and down there, could have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of problems, a lot of troubles. Ah, fudge. Nope. You, go. Go forth. And why my barbed spirit was all the way up there, I don't even know. No reason for him to be down in there for that. Sure enough, that's where we want it to be. No idea why. Alright. Come on. Run with me, dude. I mean, so far I've got one path to take, and it's this one. Alright. Get in there, bear. Do some work. Should I just go straight here? Do you think I can run into the hole to the 3rd level? Maybe. A lot of things. Oh. Spirit, stop going up front like that. Seriously. Like, what is your problem that you feel like you need to be at the front of the line, ready to battle things that you have no business fighting? Because you can't fight. Anyway. Shoop. Alright. Oh gosh, that was my bear. My bear scared me for a second. I thought it was something else. Oh, the maggot lair. Oh, dang it. Hey, Army of Darkness, get down here. Army of furries, I need you to attack. Go forth. Sally forth and rip my foes to threads. And oh shit, shit. Nope, stop. We not get killed, please. Look at him, my spirit again up there in the firefight, like it's going to do something. It's like you don't need to be over there. You really don't. There's nothing you can do. Ah, level 3. Alright. Whoops. My bad. I didn't mean to knock into the mic like that. Hello. You guys go up there and do things, will you? Okay. 2 seconds. What is that? Extra fast teleportation. Okay. Sounds about right. I mean, it's dead, but it was pretty fast. I'll give it that. Alright, let's see. Over here. That's a room of death. And the spirit, of course, is gonna jump in their feet first. because of course it is. Why wouldn't it? I mean, there's no real reason for it to do it, but it's totally going to. Alright. Is that everything? Everything in the room of death? Yeah, alright. We gotta find one spot only. And that circled around, because of course. What's down through here? Is that a room of death too? It would be, wouldn't it? Can I get my grizzly in there? I can. Go forth, grizzly. Kill things. Just massacre all the things. Thank you. Alright, whole lot of nothing. I guess that only leaves one direction. Yeah, I checked those because naturally I wouldn't, right? And then it would be the place I need to be. You know, I'm just gonna call upon the Oak Sage. Why not? Maybe you'll stay away, cause the other thing likes to run into combat when it shouldn't be fighting anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you were doing the same thing, so maybe it just needs a timeout or something. Take a little extra health. Alright, you know, we'll go back this way. And there's things for me to fight over there, too. Okay. Open. There we go. Jeez, I was about to say. Is anybody taking care of the things back there? Alrighty, another room with nothing in it. Okay, those locusts are missing their eyeballs. Go forth. Guys, go kill. Do I really have to, like, get around here just so you go do? There it is. There's the big room. Let's see, immune to cold, mana burn, magic resistant, cold enchanted. So glad I'm not beating on that thing. Alright, are you done screaming? Oh, shit, why do I have all this junk? I mean, I couldn't equip that if I wanted to. Staff the Kings. Boop. Alrighty. That was fun. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Got a sapphire. Of course I do. Yep. Anyway. I think this is where we end it tonight. Just wanted to pop on, say hi. See how y'all were doing. Talk about Diablo Immortal for a second. You know, bitch and moan about it. That sort of thing. But, yeah. Thanks for joining me, those who did. And, I will see you next time. How do I end this thing again?